Welcome, WolfTheWolf. So we are back with a brilliant House Flipper 2 on the PlayStation 5. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now I think what we're going to do today is we are going to spend this episode working on the downstairs floor. Maybe start laying down some carpets, changing the walls. Maybe start planning out the kitchen and the living room area and all that good stuff. Where the games area will be and stuff like that. So let's get straight into things. Now I did a couple of things off camera. I just tidied a few things up. Still a few things I need to do, like I need to cut away some of this bit right here so I don't bang my head when I walk down the stairs. But I did that. So that's going to be the penthouse suite where basically I live. And down here, on this bit right here, I placed a couple of walls just so that when you're walking up these stairs, you've at least got a little bit here where it's safe and you ain't got to worry about falling to your death on this side. So I added these two little walls right here. I also closed all the doors just so I can see where each person's room is. And then outside, I asked Rob to cut me up a couple of beams so that I can support the roof. I asked him to cut me up a couple more of these bad boys that will basically fit along this bit right here. As you can see, I already did one. So he should have cut me up about 7 or 8. So I asked him to do that. And I also got rid of all of the walls that were smashing through the rooftop and then repainted it all with the stone. So yeah, got a couple of things done off camera, just a bunch of boring tasks. And we should be ready to do some fun stuff today. Right. Holy shit. Well, smack my ass. It looks like Rob did his job. Hey, well done, Rob. Thanks, buddy. Hey, just for that, mate, you can have yourself a cup of tea. Let's have a look. I'm guessing if I write tea, nothing's going to come up. No, but we can give you a nice little teacup. Where should we put it? Here we go. We'll balance it on the 50 kilograms of cement. Lovely jubbly. And then, there you go. Pour yourself a cup of tea, buddy. Made by BwolfTheWolf, so it will be the best tea you've ever had. If you ask for a cup of coffee, you can go fuck yourself, right? I only dish out tea. There's the entrance if you want a cup of coffee. If not, there you go, buddy. You've earned that. Mwah. Right, let's quickly slot these in. I could probably do one really quickly, actually. So what I want to do, basically, is I want to slot these in. And then I think I probably want to have them evenly spread out. And then in the middle of each one of these beams, we'll have a couple of windows. Like the ground level will have a lot of windows. It'll be the upper levels where we have less windows. And that's purely just because of how the rooms have been built. Also, another thing I was thinking, I said about building that memorial room for Lee's daughter. So I think that will probably be one of the smaller rooms. Because obviously a baby's not going to need a giant room, so yeah, I think that'll be where one of the rooms will be, and then the other smaller one will probably be Tom Wolf, like I said, purely because he trolls me all the time. Right, let's measure this out quickly. So 143. Let's just say it's 142. So if we go by about 70, no, 70 would be directly in the middle. So what would half of 70? So we go about 35. Oops. So I come down by about 35. Let's leave this little marker here for a second. And then if I come up 35 from this one as well, probably won't look completely symmetrical, but it'll do. And I could probably fit another one in the middle of those, actually. Lovely. I mean, I could have just used the duplicate tool. I literally had no reason to get Rob to do this, but never mind. He needed some work, you know. It's just how life is. Oops. What am I doing? There we go. We probably need to have some of these inside as well. It's alright supporting the roof from the outside. Oh, I know what we can do, actually. We could build some of the columns, make it look a little bit like the, you know, like the temple to Zeus in Greece, where you've got those like giant ass columns, isn't they? Maybe I can get a couple of those bad boys, and then I'll just use the resize tool, make sure it reaches the roof, turn on collisions, and yeah, we'll be sorted. Right. So what would this be? Obviously, it's not going to be completely symmetrical just because it's odd. Oh, I suppose we could put this one directly in the middle. So what would it be? If it was 72, it would be 35. So we want to go to about 33. Not 30, yeah. 35 and 35 would be 70, so we want to go to about 37 would be the middle, I guess. As most central as we can get. Because it's an odd number, obviously. Lovely. I guess I better duplicate one of these. Otherwise we're not going to have enough. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, that looks pretty damn good. And then in the middle we'll have a couple of windows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a carpet. The thing is, you're going to have to bear with me because the carpet, because this door is not central, and because of the fact that it takes up 4 instead of 5 blocks, is just going to make everything's going to look a little bit wonky. So you'll go through the door and then you have to sort of step to the left a little bit, you know, and then everything will be symmetrical. You know, it's not my fault, it's the door's fault. And it doesn't help that there's this like giant piece of wood on the other side of the door, but not on the other side as well. So, you know, everything's just going to be a bit wonky. You're just going to have to deal with it for now, unfortunately. Well, it's not even for now, it's permanent. You've got to deal with it. Right. Hang on a minute. Did I put that... Let me just check I've put the other one on the same place. Also, I got the platinum trophy off camera when I was sorting out all this stuff. All I needed to do was place some rubbish on the floor. So 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. It's over by 2. Why does that one look like it's over by 3? There we go. Yeah, lovely. Oh, I better do the measurements quickly. So it was like 35 over from this one. Lovely. And then down here was the same thing. Oh. And then we come across by, what was it? 37, wasn't it? Lovely. I'm only doing this now because if I'm going to do the windows, I need to do them now before we start like painting walls and doing all the other shenanigans. Otherwise, we're just going to be wasting our time. Especially if we end up putting a window right in a place where we want to put like a kitchen cabinet or something. So it's better I do this now. Just so I know where the windows are and that, and we can build around it. There isn't going to be a ton though. There's only going to be like maybe 4 or so windows built down the side. We should have a lot of lighting coming in just from the windows at the front. And also there's going to be actual lights built in the house anyway. That's another thing we have to make sure we do today. Just don't want this to take too bloody long. It's surprising how quick these videos go. Like sometimes I think I've taken 15 or so minutes to do something, and the next thing I know, it's fucking 42 minutes. Lovely, and I'm going to have to duplicate one. Obviously this would have been quicker, but you know, that's not fun for the role playing, is it? Lovely jubbly. Yep. Nice. And obviously, trying to put support beams. I mean, I could put like one or two round the back. Basically the same as this, but they'll be really long. I could do like that, but that's all I can do round the back. I can't do any for these bits right here just because of the shape of the roof. I think I did have a comment from, I think it was Wolf Moon. I think it was last night, and he was asking about couldn't I just build the roof from the store. There is roofs available in the store, but well, I think it's just one roof available in the store. But it doesn't look good. Not for what I was trying to do, at least. It's like the very generic roof that you would get on probably most European houses. And I just didn't want to have that kind of roof. It just felt a bit lazy. It wouldn't have looked as good as it looks right now. I think my roof looks better, to be honest. If I do say so myself. Not to be a smug bastard or anything, but I do think my roof looks a bit better. Okay. Right. I don't know if we should just eyeball this to save time. I think we might just eyeball it. Right, I'm going to have to duplicate these windows now. We're going to have to put some windows over here at some point as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the same thing over here by about 13, because if it's 35, 13 will be central-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Beautiful. This one was 37, so probably we'll just go 13 again. Where was I counting from? Was I counting from right to the edge, wasn't I? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I may put a second one there like that. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. I better count down from this one. I hope it was 13. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's looking pretty damn nice actually. Sweet. Oh, and it makes it look a lot brighter inside as well. I like how these windows have turned out as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Man, some of the parents in that school need to get a hobby. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. I say that because they're always out there shouting really loudly to their kids. Normally goodbye, love you and all that good stuff. And it's not shouting just so your kid hears, it's shouting so the whole street hears. So it's like they need some excitement in their life. They need people to look at them. So yeah, they really need to get some hobbies, you know, maybe like start up paintballing or something. Fucking hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, for fuck's sake. See, this game, right, when you're trying to do stuff like delete an individual spoon on a floor, or you're trying to slowly move the cursor so you can place, you know, some paint on one brick and not do it on 20 bricks, you know, it doesn't want to move whatsoever. But you try and place a window on this fucking grid, and then the slight little extra touch, and boom, it goes across by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Beautiful. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, that looks very nice. Like, considering this is supposed to be a lodge, I think we've done a great job. Yeah, see, when I first started, you was all worried, weren't you? you were looking at it thinking, oh my god, this is going to be absolute shit. I'm not even sure I want to move here anymore. But you're looking at it right now and you are turned on. It's obvious, you know, you ain't got to lie to me, WolfTheWolf, you know, just tell me, you know, let me know in the comments that you are heavily turned on right now. Okay, right. Lovely jubbly. Oh, and these all open as well. And because of the size of this hash, you know, especially in the summer when we get these random 40-degree days that we get now, these bad boys will open nicely. Oh, the amount of air we can get in here. Oh, I can just smell nature. Possibly horses and cows as well, though. Whew. Okay, right. So, the floor. What I'm going to do is first things first. Don't want to let any of the bees in. First things first. I want to... it's going to be a wooden floor, but I want it to be a different colour. And then what we'll do is we'll lay down... We'll have a look at the carpets and we'll lay them down as well. And we'll probably do each level. We'll probably end up starting the kitchen in the next video at this rate. We'll have to see. I want like a bright sort of floor. I want it to be like a... You know when you get most houses nowadays, especially when they're like expensive apartments and stuff like that, they've always got like a black and white theme, ain't they? Like all of the floors are like white or... well, basically white floors in the kitchen with tiles, and then you've got like white wooden floors everywhere else. All the cabinets are black, all the TV stands are black. It's got that like white and black feel to it, doesn't it? I want it to sort of be like that, but also not, because I don't want it to ruin the whole feel. I definitely want the floor to be a bit brighter though. I prefer it when it's got like the grain. The grain is more visible. Oh, nice. You can change the material as well. Oh, yeah. Now that is a floor. And then we can fuck around with the colour. Oh no, too many options. Too many bloody options. Maybe that. I know I said we started off with white and we've gone with just straight up brown again. Let's change it back. Let's change it to like that. Let's just see what it looks like. Alright. I mean, I don't think that looks too bad, to be honest. I just think it makes it look a bit more brighter in the house. Oh Jesus, if we had to do this this is what I'm saying, this is the only reason why I'm kind of happy that we ended up in creative mode. Because painting all of this, or laying down all the panels, in probably blocks of about 12, because I've got the perks unlocked, so you can hold more tiles at once. So I think it's like a big old block of like 12 or so tiles. But oh my god, it would take. It wouldn't be so much it takes forever. It's just more that you'd have to keep walking over to the pallets and pulling out more tiles. Oh man, I don't know if I like that. It looks like it started snowing indoors. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make this a bit of a darker colour. Maybe white is too on the nose, I would say. Maybe no, grey looks too much like white. We might have to go with just like a really light brown or something. Maybe that actually. That might be an alright colour. Because whatever we choose down here will be what I use across. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? It's a little bit brighter than the walls, but not too. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah. I'm sure someone in the comments is like, no, it doesn't look better, BwolfTheWolf. What's the matter with you, you fucking idiot? Well, tough shit, right? You don't like it? You know where the entrance is. I told Rob the Priest the same thing, right? You know where the entrance is, you know? Told you, you're living here rent-free. Like some of you gits live in my head rent-free as well. You bloody trolls. Okay. The ceiling will definitely be white, so you'll have to deal with that. Oh yeah, we're not faffing around with that. Oh yeah. Obviously I won't do the bedrooms because your bedrooms will be based on the style that you've asked me to give you. So basically this episode ended up being windows and flooring, which is fine, you know. That seems to be like a nice combination of things to get done. To be honest, things like that is what makes the house look so much better. Once you lay down the carpets, you know, and you've got some windows installed, just stuff like that just makes everything look better anyway, even in real life. And then I think what we'll do is we'll make all of the ceilings just white. It has to be white. You've got no choice in the matter, really. Oh, now I'm going to have to... Oh, that's a pain in the arse. I didn't want to have to start doing this again. I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks of the bloody roof. I was a bit worried when I first got House Flipper 2 because I thought, well, as I ain't got to clean the house and fix all the stuff up and that and delete all the rubbish and basically turn it into a nice clean shiny shell, I thought the playthrough would end up being pretty short. But I feel like this is going to be one of my big boys, especially when you consider the fact that most episodes are nearly 40 minutes. I think it's going to be a big playthrough. I reckon we're going to be heading towards the 30 to 40 episodes, I would say. Maybe even more. Especially when I start doing so, because the garden itself, we've got so much stuff we can do out there, you know. And then it's one of those things where we'll be, you know, placing things, seeing how it looks, then deleting it again, seeing how it looks, then deleting it again, all that good stuff. So yeah, I think that's going to take a while as well. Oh man, it's all coming together. It's all starting to come together. I better make sure I do these as well. And then we're going to do the second floor as well. And I'll probably do the penthouse as well. Now, I don't even want a penthouse, you know, because then I've got to try and figure out what I want. And I don't like thinking about what I want. I only care what other people want. I don't know about you guys, but I really don't give a shit about me. You know, it's like, there's been so many occasions where there's been something I've seen, especially now I'm an adult. Because when you're a kid, you see so many cool things, but you know you can't have them because your mum and dad can't afford them, you know, or they're just not going to buy you a load of shit. You know, but then when you get older, you get your own money, or you get a paper round when you're a kid, you could suddenly buy all of these things. And even though I'm an adult and I can now afford all of these things, I just always refuse to buy them. Like, I will never buy them for myself. And yet, someone else in my family, I see something cool for them, you know, like for their birthday or whatever, I will buy it immediately. Even if it costs like triple what the thing that I wanted to buy myself costs. Like recently, I saw one of those water guns. I think it's, have a look on, if you've got kids, have a look at this. It's very expensive, it's nearly £200. But it's called like the KU water gun or something like that. Just Google electric water gun. And you dip this water gun directly into a bucket of water and it just sucks up the water itself, you know, so it's already just much better. You ain't got to pour the water into the bloody container like you have to do in the 90s bloody water guns. But yeah, it's basically electric and it sucks up the water, and then it has like several different fire modes with electricity. You probably have to charge this bad boy, or it might take batteries. I think you can charge it though, and it shoots water like an actual bullet. You know, like it would be the ultimate water gun fight with your kids. But go check it out. You know, I saw that and I wanted it immediately for a T-Wolf video. But then I just didn't buy it because it was nearly £200. And I thought, yeah, that's a waste of money. I'm only going to use it once. And I've not got kids yet, so I won't be using it with them. And I don't think my little cousins would appreciate me turning up at their house and just shooting them in the head with a water gun. Although they do deserve it. They do deserve it. I haven't seen my little cousins for a while, actually. It's been tough seeing them because their previous holiday was when I was still at work, because for some reason in Kent they decided to have different holidays, and then the 2-week holiday, it just wasn't a good idea because of everything that went on with my pets and that. So when I see them, they're going to be extra trolly. Can't wait. But yeah, make sure you check out that electric water gun. And if you do buy one, I want you to make a video of it because I'm assuming that the trailers make it look better than it actually is. But I want to see a video from you. And also, the bloody gun shines this like light on the water as it shoots, so it looks like a little plasma ball. So it's just flipping good. Just search electric water gun though. It's I think it's KU something gun, so you'll know what I'm talking about. There's probably others available as well, but this is the one that I've seen regularly. So to be honest, what's the time? We might be able to get some of the, well, we could probably do some of the ceilings as well. I don't know what I should do about these walls here. I'm assuming we should just make them the same as that wall over there, just to keep with the theme of it. And then after, I said we're going to start adding details. You know, there's going to be lights. There's going to be there'll be paintings, pictures. I'll put little like cabinets everywhere. I'm not sure what we're going to do about the toilets yet. At the moment, I'm having a bad feeling that we're going to have some community toilets, which is an absolute shame because you know you don't want to be having to go into the room into the same toilet as someone after they've had a vindaloo. So you might have to just deal with it. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to have enough room in the bedrooms for an ensuite. Unfortunately, I mean I could extend all the rooms forward a bit. We do have some room. I swear I did this off camera. Maybe I forgot to save it after doing it. Oh no, I was playing late at night and I had to turn it off. Yeah, no, never mind. That was probably why. Oh, what the flip it? I thought something went a bit weird then. So that seemed like a bigger chunk than normal. I've got to be so careful because one wrong move, I can delete the whole house. For fuck's sake, I don't want to do that yet. Alright. Now we can start doing this. Perfect time for that little saving house to pop up. Make the game all choppy for a second when I'm trying to place some intricate pieces of wood. Perfect timing. Cheers for that frozen district. Did we have to... Now, I hope this one is symmetrical with the one we've done on the first floor. Now, so we've got a ground floor, first floor, second floor, and then we've got the penthouse at the top. Oh, for God's sake. I think I'm tapping the R2 too quickly for the game to register. Got quick fingers, you see. Giggly. One thing I was also trying to do off camera is I went on the store and looked for signs. And there are signs on there, but they're all cosmetic. There's no signs on there where you can actually edit the writing. Because I was hoping that I could just, you know, put a sign on everyone's door saying that who each room's going to be. Because I need to memorise who's who. Because some of you are like family that have commented. You know, so I want to try and keep everyone sort of close to each other, you know, that are like related. There we go. And then over there, we'll build some sort of balcony. I just got to hope it doesn't look stupid outside. Right, Right, now I'm guessing that we should probably just, for now, cover these in the same wood. And then I'll probably put a light outside each person's room. But I have to see, because some of the outdoor lights actually look like they look good indoors as well. So maybe I'll put one of those lights, like what we've got on the front door. I'll have to have a quick look actually. Maybe I'll do it in this video. I'll probably save that for the next video actually. This is going to take a bit longer. I don't even know why I'm bothering to do this yet, because once I start carving out some finer details, I'm going to have to re-bloody panel some of the wall anyway. Oh, well, never mind. Don't accidentally paint the ceiling, or panel it I should say. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Everything's slowly coming together. Slowly coming together. Well, how long we've been going for? Okay. I just got to keep watching my bloody computer now because it flipping decided to freeze. That is, I think that's probably maybe the first time it's ever done that I can think of, actually. I don't think I've ever had my PC do that in the whole time that I've been filming YouTube. Like, it's, obviously when I'm rendering and stuff, it's always continuously blue screening. This new fucking PC that I got in 2020 with the same day as a PS5. So I've had nothing but problems with it. And I feel like they just rushed it when they built it. Because I ordered it during the pandemic. I think they just rushed it. Because so many people back then were ordering PCs because of working from home. So I feel like maybe they just rushed it and they just fucked something up massively. And I spoke to them for ages with their customer service. The person I was speaking to he was great. I think his name was Oliver. But a lot of the things I had to try, I had to wait until the summer holidays last year to try it. So when the summer holidays came, it seemed to be working pretty decent from what I saw with the things that I tried. But then it went back to its usual blue screening every 4 seconds shit in the middle of a render. And then when I contacted him, I never got a response ever again. So I don't know if maybe he quit working there in the time that I took to respond. Because I said it might take a month or so before I respond. Because I can't do the things he wanted until the summer holiday because I'm still recording. And he said, yeah, that's fine. And then I responded after saying, nope, things ain't working. And then, yeah, I just got nothing. Should have opened a new ticket, but fuck it. I should probably delete that actually. I don't even know why that's there. Oh, that's the original floor. Yeah, that's where the floor was supposed to be. But I ended up changing it when I built the upper floor for the, yeah. I can't remember what I did. I ended up changing it. There was a reason for it. I can't remember what it was though. Okay. Lovely. Right, well, we got quite a bit done today. So how long have we been going for? It's been about 35 minutes for this episode. I'll leave it here. And then what we'll do in the next video is we're going to paint all the ceilings. Well, as many of them as we can. I won't do the ones in the bedrooms, of course. They're going to be left as shells for now. And then when that's done, this is going to have to be white. Because I suppose I could give it a wooden effect, but I might just make them white. Just because it has to be. We've got too much wooden stuff at the moment. Which makes sense. It is a wood cabin. But yeah, I'll probably make them white. But we're going to start work on that. And also I want to check out some of the carpets. And then when that's done, we will probably start work on the kitchen. Which shouldn't take too long actually. So I think that was the thing that I did last in the first House of Wonderful Weirdos. We did the kitchen last. Now it's going to be done pretty quick. Okay, well, thanks for watching, Wolf. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry it didn't turn out to be what I said it was going to be, aka doing the kitchen. It seems like every time I make a plan to do something in these episodes, it ends up changing. But, you know, it is what it is, because there are so many things that we need to do. It always ends up, you know, diverting off to something else. But, yeah, I think things are looking all right now. Not sure if I'm a fan of this floor, but I think once we have some lights turned on and stuff, it will look a lot better. I should have maybe have built like a wall coming down here as well, and like, I don't know. I also need to add some banisters as well, just to, you know, stop you all from possibly dying. But I have to see how they work first. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.